Welcome to the Joffre the Giant Summer Speaking Tour announcement and planning meeting. So, the announcement is, this very summer, yay, in only a few weeks, I'm going to embark on a speaking tour. The title of the talk is Sing Loud, Laugh Hard, Live Large. It's designed to be delivered to groups of men. Alright, so here's how it's going to happen. I'm going to go around the country, going to focus on the southeast for the first couple of weeks, and then in July, going to cross the country out to the northwest and spend some time out in the northwest as well. Anywhere in the southeast is fair game, really. And then cutting across the plains toward Montana. So from the southeast out that way through St. Louis and Kansas City. That will be the general route. I say general because I want you guys to help me set the dates and locations, okay? Let me tell you a little bit more about the purpose of this thing. The title of my primary talk is Sing Loud, Laugh Hard, and Live Large, the Power of Joyful and Exuberant Living. It is designed particularly for Christian men and men's groups. The purpose of the tour is to encourage Reformed churches across the country with a message of joyful, exuberant, and grateful gospel, to share my passion for these truths, and provide practical tips and encouragements for churches to build a ministry of joy and Christian hedonism to their communities. Okay. Now I said Reformed churches. That was originally how it was written, and I took that out in the text of my blog. But I put it in this time because, listen, I'm aware that Southern Baptists are not going to want to have me, almost certainly. Okay? Because then they're going to have to deal with someone discovering that I'm a wine-bibbing Presbyterian. Nothing wrong with Presbyterians from their perspective, but perhaps the drinking and smoking, right? So be aware of that as you engage your churches. If you're Lutheran or Presbyterian or Anglican, obviously there are no concerns here. So that's the purpose of what I'm doing. I would love, with most of you guys, what we're talking about here is the hanging out thing. $150 can get me from one town to the next. Absolutely fantastic. Some cities that I am targeting specifically, some cities I want to go to or have an event in because they are directly on the way to where we're eventually going to end up, out in Montana and Idaho. So, Nashville, Tennessee, St. Louis, Kansas City, Lincoln, Nebraska. If you are anywhere near those towns, please make a special effort to think about how we can make it work to bring me in there. And I'd love to be able to pass through there. If you live anywhere else in the great big wide world, nothing stands in the way of me coming to you and us having a blast, except money. And what is money to us? So if you want me to come to New Zealand, great. If you want me to come to Canada, fantastic. As long as you have the machinery to raise the funds. What that means more practically, not speaking outrageously like going to New Zealand, if you're anywhere in the southeast or really anywhere in the country, and you're interested in having me come, email me. Email me, even if you only have the smallest notion of how that might happen. And then we can talk about how we can make that happen. All right? So I'm super, super excited about this. There obviously will be more information coming soon. I am leaving on this tour at the end of June. It is already June. So this is how we're doing it. We're just going to push it and make it happen wonderfully. But it does mean that if you're interested in making this happen, please begin contacting me sometime in the next several days. I'm going to absolutely close any communication as far as planning things by the, hold please, what did I say? I think I wrote it down. Anyway, around June the 18th, I won't have any more conversations. But that's putting it already very late. Okay, so the earlier you talk to me, the more likely it is that we'll lock your venue down, and then other people, we can wiggle around or move or whatever. Okay, states I will definitely be going to, as a last note: South Carolina, Florida, Alabama, Missouri, Nebraska, Idaho. Okay? It is likely I will also go to Washington, to Oregon, to Texas, all sorts of places in the Midwest. So you just let me know. Reach out to me. Peace be upon you.